Good morning, one and all. I hope you are doing well. Myself, Meenakshi Singh, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, that is Modern Marketing Management Concepts in Words of Meenakshi Singh. Today I am going to discuss about one of the very valuable strengths of all human beings. Of course, every people is a combination of strength and weaknesses. Later on, we'll talk about the weaknesses also, how we can come over from those weaknesses, how we can come out from those weaknesses. But today I'm going to talk about the strength, a very valuable strength of a people, that is called positive attitudes. You know, attitude is something that explain a people holistically, that how the person's personality is, how the thinking of those peoples, and what is the level of reactions. Because reaction is very important thing. We need not to waste it on any house situation. We need not to react on every situation, every comment. Your reaction is very valuable. Don't waste it. Okay? So this is all the combination. Positive attitude, it is a very important aspect of life. It including the personal growth, in your work growth, and also in your all relationships. It will give you the motivation, or make your personality very optimistic outlook on challenges. Because every people's life is the combination of ups and downs. How to deal in up situations and how to deal in down situations. In down situation, your behavior, your attitude is very challenging. But if you are having the positive attitude, then it's very easy to come out from those situations. Sorry. This strength can be particularly beneficial in a stressful situation, especially in a stressful situation, enabling individual to remain focused on the find creative solution of every problem or everything. These all are, it means that the positive attitude is a strength. How we can calculate it. It actually increase the resiliences, like a positive attitude help individuals to bounce back from the setback and challenges more effectively. How to deal with the challenging situation, it's very, very important. It enhances the motivation to achieve your goals. It also improves the problem solving skills. Means if you are being optimistic, can foster more open and creative mindset. leading to better problem solving abilities. It increases the strong relationships as well. A positive attitude can create a more enjoyable and supportive environment for the peoples around you. You are having this kind of nature that you are very supportive. Okay, so these are the things about positive attitude. So I have read many of the books which influence the people how to increase the positive attitude behavior. So I just want to discuss one of the very famous writers and motivational speakers book, and he has very beautifully explained how we can arithmetically calculate ourselves, analyze ourselves, that what are the percentage, that how much positive attitude I am having, or whether we are positive attitude person or negative attitude person. And later on they explain about, if you are having the negative attitude, then you also having the ability and many of the things, with the help of that you can convert your negative attitude to positive attitude. So they have given some criteria, some explanation. He has written the book in very beautifully way, but not all peoples can understand easily what they want to say and how I can do the calculation. So I thought I should explain it in easier way so that everybody can understand how we can do the calculations. Okay, so he has just make a positive attitude quotient like PAQ. To determine your PAQ, positive attitude quotient, use the following questions to decide how frequently you exhibit that particular behavior. They have given 5 of the criteria, and with the help of that you can mark yourself, right? So the first means, if it's never. Never means no, you have something that you never tried and never did it. Like this statement, if I said I never use alcohol, means never. In my entire life I have never used alcohol. Okay, so the first question is, means the works, the information, the behaviors that you have never did in your entire life. Okay, then the second is, if it's seldom, and third is, if it's sometime. Now time is to differentiate the meaning seldom and sometime, because if we see, it gives like, it seems like it's similar or what. So I just like to explain it. If we are saying seldom statement, if we are talking about the seldom statement, it implies a greatest degree of rarely than sometime. Seldom, it's rarely. Sometime means according to the percentage we can divide it. If we are talking about any of our behavior as any statement and we are using seldom, I seldom eat junk food or fast food. Means I eat these things, but there is not any surety. Okay, very rarely. Percentage, if in percentage we can calculate, it's 10 to 15% or 10 to 19% chances that I have eat junk foods. But sometimes, in terms of percentage, it's 50 to 70% chances that sometimes I eat junk food, or I used to, sometimes I visit restaurants to eat something. Okay, so sometime means not always and not often. Okay, and seldom means in frequencies, like in less frequency, we can say less frequency, and in some time good frequencies. So this is the basic differentiation between them. Okay, so the second statement is, if it's seldom, you are having any thing in your attitude that seldomly you did it, there is not surety about it, it's very rare cases if you are doing something, then that criteria will come under this second section, and according to that you can mark yourself. And third is, if it's sometime, means 50% to 69% chances that you did it. Okay, so this kind of your behavior come under third. And the fourth is, if it's usually. If it's usually means always, it's 100% sure. Okay, like I eat my breakfast every day, or usually means this is the situation, this is the thing that I'm telling about myself with 100% surety. So those statements will come under fourth question mark, that is, if it's usually. And in fifth, if it's almost always. Almost always is if like separately we can define, always is 100% sure, almost is very rarely but not entirely. Okay, if I am saying like one of the statement like sun always rises, means it's 100% sure that every day sunrise will happen. And if we are saying the match is almost going to finish, means it's finishing but almost. So this kind of statements come under those situations. So always almost is, I almost always have a cup of coffee in the morning, means we have coffee most morning but not every single morning. We have coffee most of the morning but not every single morning, means there is not any regularity on that kind of statements. So those kind of behavior come under the fifth question mark, that is, if it's almost always. Okay, now remember, this is to help determine your positive attitude quotient. So be honest with yourself. If you are going to do the calculation, then you will have to be honest with yourself Give the marks exactly according to your behavior. No cheating, nothing. Okay, so I'm explaining some of the questions, and you will have to give the answer of those questions. You will have to give the mark according to the question. Like, I can quickly recover from failure. If I am saying I can quickly recover from my failure, then think about yourself. On some of the situation, if you feel down, you get failure, then do you have the capability to quickly recover? The first thing is yes. The second answer is no. And one more answer is 50% chances. Okay, so you will have to mark yourself. Quickly you can recover yourself from the failure. Somebody say yes, somebody say no. So how much mark you are going to give yourself on this question? So just give your mark in detail, like in 100, 40, 50, 30, 20, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. What is the percentage? You can bounce back from your failure quickly or not. This is the first. The second is, I have personal goals. I am working on it. This statement saying that you are having the personal goals. You have just decided your goal. Is there the surety that you have decided your goal? Okay. If yes, I have decided. Or little bit I'm confused. Or what is your thought? Okay. And if you have decided and you are working on that, means there is some kind of regularity in your works. So how much mark you are going to give yourself, right? Okay. Now the third is, I keep track of my progress on goals and make the changes needed. Now the second and third question, we can see it. The second is, I have personal goal, I am working on it. Means we have planned the thing. Okay, this is all about the planning. And the third is, I keep track of my progress. Means we are executing those planning that we have already done. Right? First is planning. Second is executing your planning. Because most of the people, they do the plannings. They are very sure about the planning. But there is a lack of regularity. Means they have the planning, but they are not, execute the planning. Then the planning is totally get wasted. Okay. So I keep track of my progress, means consistently and on regularity basis I am doing my work on my goal and I make the changes needed. Means I make the changes. It means we are working on those things, and if there is a need for any change, then I can do it. So how much mark you are going to give yourself in this situation? The fourth is, I make up my mind slowly, whether or not I will like new people I met. It means I make up my mind slowly, means not very fastly. If I met someone, then I will not analyze those people very suddenly. I will take time. Slowly I will analyze the person. whether or not I will like new people I met. Means if I like the people, then I will start thinking about the people. I'll start analyzing about the people's behavior very slowly, not very fast. Means fast decision maker and slow decision maker. Means I will think, then I will decide. And I already decided. These two kind of person. If I like the people, then I just used to think about the people. But if I don't like the people, I will not waste my time to think about those people. Okay? So, on this situation, how much mark you are going to give yourself? The sixth is I get a lot of good ideas from other people. This statement is clearly saying that you are having a very good adaptability nature. You are very adaptive. Adaptation means because everybody, if you meet with any people, everybody wants to give you something. Now it's up to you that you are going to take it or not. Or it's also up to you that you will analyze that what are the good things they are going to give me and what are the bad things they can give it to me. And the third thing is, I want to grab all those good ideas or things from the person. If I don't like the person, that doesn't matter, but if the person is saying something that is very valuable for me or my life, then definitely I'll get it. If someone is giving you something, you want to take, if you want to take, then you can take. If you don't want to take, then you don't take it. Some people think that, sorry, if someone is giving something, I will analyze it, and if that thing is useful for me, then I'll take it. And someone think that if someone is giving something, that means I should take it. It doesn't matter that thing is good or bad, but it's our responsibility to take it. So, like this, you can judge yourself and how much percentage you are going to give yourself on this situation. Okay. Now the next is I can find what I need to know without much help. It's all about the ability. Ability to know yourself. I can find what I need to know. Means if I have decided I need to know it, then I'll know it without much help. I need not much help to know what is my desire. Okay. So, I have finalized the thing that this information is very useful for me, and I will collect the information about this thing without any help, without any much help. I am having the ability to find out the things. So on this situation, how much mark you are going to give yourself? The next is I don't have to remind it to do what I agree to do. Understand, try to understand the statement. I don't have to be reminded to do what I agree to do. Means if I have already decided to do any work, then you need not to remind me all the time. That is in my mind and I'll do it. I'm very confident about the thing that I'll definitely do it. Okay? So you need not to remind me. So how much mark you are going to give yourself on this situation? Okay? The next is I can quickly detect people who are pessimists, means the negative peoples. Okay, how we can quickly identify. If we talk to any people for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, do you have the ability to find out the person having the negative attitude or positive attitude? Many people having the ability to do it. How you can, now the question is how you can identify the person is negative or positive. There are many kind of criterias. On the basis of that you can find out whether the person is negative or positive. What they are talking about. They always used to talking, the negative peoples always used to talking about the problems. They are having the problem for every solution. Okay? So in this way you can find out the person is negative. And if you really having the positive attitude, then you will have to deal with it. You should not reply much. You can just be silent and just keep yourself away from those negative people. So on this question, how much mark you are going to give yourself? You write over there. And then I enjoy listening to people's explanations. I enjoy listening to people's explanations, even I don't like them personally. It means I don't like the people personally, but on some of the situation, on some of the statement, I like the people very most. This is all about it. It again saying that you are just grabbing the good things from the negative person also. Because every person having the different perception, different strengths. Okay. So as a team worker, you will have to grab those things which is good and go away from those things which is bad for your personality. Okay. I am patient with people who disagree with me. Now this is about like if someone is saying no, if someone is very disagree with you, then how you will deal with this situation. If you are having the positive attitude, you feel that it's okay. If someone is giving feedback about myself, means definitely they are having the ability to analyze the things. I will think on that and I will try to remove those things from my character if that is really worthful for my life. But somebody reacts very, fastly that if somebody is disagree with you, then they don't like it. But somebody take it in positive way. It's okay. Many person, they just give the feedback about yourself. Someone say that if I will talk about myself also, then I'm also having the strength and weaknesses because I am also a human being. So if someone talking about my weakness, I will take it in positive way or I will get angry. There's two situations I can face. Okay, so on this situation, how much percentage you are going to give? Now, you just total it, all the marks, and let's discuss how you marked each questions and the implications. If you scored 40 plus, in 100 if you scored 40 plus, then you have a strong positive attitude. This will providing credibility as a leader and compatibility as a co-worker. Means if you are having a very positive attitude, then you will score 40 plus marks. You would be having a great leadership quality and very compatibility with your co-workers. Second is if you scored 30 to 40 plus, you have a normal positive attitude. It's normal. It will serve you well and be a favorable influencer on others. Third is if you score 20 to 30 plus, your attitude is unpredictable and will cause confusion and uncertainty in your relationships at home or at work, both. Lack of surety. Unpredictability means you are not sure about yourself. And the last is if you scored under 20, it means you have a negative attitude which will inhibit confidence in your relationships and work. Okay, so using the PAQ scale will help you to decide which of these areas to work on to increase your positive attitude and influence. Definitely, some of the people having the positive attitude, some of having the negative attitude. If you are having negative attitude, don't let your moral down. You are having that opportunity to convert your negative attitude to positive attitude. You will have to work on your negative things and definitely you will come out from these negative attitudes. In every situation, you would be having a great solution. If there is a problem, then definitely there is a solution for those particular problems. So hope you like today's topic of discussion. It's very interesting. Please do work on that. Calculate yourself and make the analysis about yourself and find out the solution. Okay, and definitely if you will work on that, then it's very good for you. So thank you so much. Bye bye.